Yeah. If pain had a face, it would've looked like me. Because while everybody was celebrating my smile, I was fighting for my life behind it. I learned how to laugh while my world fell apart, how to hide a broken soul inside a beating heart. Everybody saw the victories, nobody saw the scars. Nobody knew how many nights I spent staring at the stars, begging God for answers, asking why I felt alone, why every place was crowded but still felt like home was gone. I carried pain so heavy it was bending my spine, yet somehow I convinced the world that I was fine. Every smile was a cover-up, every laugh was a disguise, a masterpiece of deception painted over crying eyes. I became so good at hiding what was killing me inside, that even the people closest couldn't see I was dying. I was running on empty with nothing left to give, surviving every day instead of actually living. My heart was screaming louder than my mouth could ever say, but nobody hears a silent battle anyway. I was losing myself, piece by piece, and nobody noticed. I was dying behind my smile, watching my soul slowly fade away, saying I'm okay every single day, while fighting demons I could never escape. The darkest wars never happen on battlefields, they happen inside minds that never get to heal. Every memory became another loaded gun, pointed at my confidence. One by one I felt abandoned by people I would've died for. Watched loyalty disappear right out the door. Every betrayal left another permanent scar, turning my trust and heart into armor. There were nights I sat alone in complete silence, trying to survive my own thoughts and violence. The voice in my head kept telling me to quit, telling me I'd never be enough to make it. I hated who I was becoming, hated what I felt. Spent years carrying burdens nobody else held, looking in the mirror and not recognizing my face, because pain had taken over every inch of space. Nobody knew how close I was to breaking. Nobody knew how hard I was fighting. I was dying behind my smile, watching my soul slowly fade away, saying I'm okay every single day, while fighting demons I can never escape. I was dying behind my smile, bleeding when nobody could see, carrying pain that was crushing me, praying that someone would notice me. I was dying behind my smile, one step away from giving in. The world saw strength on the outside, but inside I was barely hanging on. The scary thing about pain is that it doesn't always look broken. Sometimes it looks successful, sometimes it looks confident, sometimes it looks like the person who makes everybody else smile, while secretly begging for a reason to keep going. But here's what pain didn't know: I was stronger than it thought. Every night that tried to destroy me made me harder to kill. Every tear became fuel, every scar became proof, every battle became preparation. The same pain that tried to bury me ended up building me. The same darkness that tried to blind me made me appreciate the light in the same person who was dying behind that smile. Became the person standing here today, unbroken, unshaken, still breathing, still fighting, still rising. I was dying behind my smile, but I refused to let pain decide my fate, refused to let darkness write my ending, refused to become another tragedy. I was dying behind my smile, but somehow I found the strength to survive. Now every scar tells a story of how I stayed alive. I was dying behind my smile, but the person pain tried to destroy became the person it could never defeat. So if you're smiling but hurting inside, if you're fighting battles nobody sees, Don't quit, because one day, the smile that's hiding your pain today will become proof that you survived it.